I'm glad to see that in the past few days that some have come to acknowledge that there is a positive aspect of the law, that is, it will help to promote stability and prosperity in Hong Kong. And you can see in the market that's been the direction taken.
Let's get more from our correspondent, Selina Wang. Selina, what have we learned about these new police powers?
The Hong Kong government recently released 7 new implementation regulations, which provide detail on how this law will be applied. Now, we heard Carrie Lam earlier saying that this would not expand powers, but critics, some of them are already saying that this would severely restrict speech and that it may even be more concerning than the national security law itself. So these new regulations state that Hong Kong police can search premises without warrants under, quote, exceptional circumstances. Authorities can block suspects under investigation for national security offenses from leaving Hong Kong. Authorities can also demand information from political groups operating outside of the city. Authorities can order internet companies to remove content or seize their equipment. And to ensure enforcement, failure to comply will result in a fine of around $13,000 and up to 2 years in prison.
Selina, Google, Facebook, as well as Twitter, saying they've hit pause on data requests coming from the Hong Kong government, and it's been put at the doorstep of this national security law, right?
That's right. Google, Facebook, and Twitter say they are suspending cooperation with authorities in terms of providing user data as they assess this security law, while Apple says it's still assessing the impact of the law. And meanwhile, reportedly, TikTok has said it's pulling its social media app outside of Hong Kong's Google and Apple app stores. This is as TikTok has become under increasing scrutiny for its parent company, ByteDance, which is a Chinese tech giant. And Secretary of State Mike Pompeo just telling Fox News now that the U.S. is looking at a ban on TikTok. But it is unclear exactly how this is going to play out. According to new details on implementing this Hong Kong national security law, if police suspect that an electronic message may endanger national security, authorities may ask the publisher, platform, or even network service provider to remove or restrict access to it. Those who don't comply face a fine and imprisonment for 1 year. Now, it is, however, unclear what happens to information that could be stored in servers overseas that police are looking for. But the implementation law also stipulates that service providers failing to help could also be subject to a fine and 6 months imprisonment.